The Ghilji, also known as Khilji, Ghilzai, and Gharzai, are the largest Pashtun tribal confederacy. The Ghilji at various times became rulers of present Afghanistan region and were the most dominant Pashtun confederacy from c. 1000 A.D. until 1747 A.D., when power shifted to the Durranis. The Ghilji tribes are today scattered all over Afghanistan and some parts of Pakistan, but most are concentrated in the region from Zabul to Kabul province, with Ghazni and Paktika provinces in the center of the region. The Ghilji tribes are also settled in Balochistan and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa in Pakistan. Many of the migrating Kochi people of Afghanistan belong to the Ghilji Confederacy. From 1709 to 1738, the Ghilji ruled the Hotak Empire based first in Kandahar, Afghanistan, and later, from 1722 to 1728, in Isfahan, Persia. Etymology. Etymologically, the word Ghilji is derived from Gharzai, meaning son of mountain. Descent, origin, and history. The most plausible theory suggests that the Ghilji descended from the Khilji people, probably of Turkic origin, who early settled in the Siband range of the Ghor Mountains, and first rose into the notice in the time of Mahmud of Ghazni, whom they accompanied in his invasions of India. The Ghilji may have also descended at least in part from the Gurats. Gharzai tribal genealogies in general trace their early descent from the union of either Shah Hossain, a Gurad prince, and Bibi Matto, a granddaughter of Qais Abd al-Rasid, the putative ancestor of all Pashtuns, or Mokarram Shah, a Pashtun prince from Ghur, and the daughter of a Persian notable, the German Orientalist Bernard Dorn. In Volume 2 of his book, The History of Afghans, which is mainly based on Tariq-e-Khan Jahani wa Makhzan-e Afghani of Nimat Allah al-Harawi, supports the Ghilji descent from Bibi Matto, daughter of Sheikh Bat Naik, in the following words: To Ghilzi, who belongs to the Matis, God Almighty granted 3 sons, Ibrahim, Tor and Por. Ibrahim had 2 sons, Hijab and Shabik. Hijab had 13 sons, Sulaimankal, Alikal, Omerkal, Karakal, Hamirkal, Paraki, Varaki, Chani, Donyar and Tanukil. Sabak had 2 sons, Bujakal and Ishmael Kale. Tor, Ghilzai's son, had 3 sons, Tarikai, Bakta, and Anda. Ghilji dynasties, ruling entities, and personalities. According to Minhaj al-Siraj Justjani, a 13th-century historian, there were over 15 great Khalji personalities who ruled from 1203 A.D. onwards over India and were spreading Khorasanian and Islamic culture all over northern India and the highlands of North Bengal. Hotak dynasty. In the beginning of the 18th century, the Ghilji revolted against the Persian rulers, established themselves under Mir Wais as independent rulers at Kandahar and overrun Persia. When the Hotak tribe, under the leadership of Mirwais Hotak and Nasir Khan of the Ghaznavid, revolted against the Safavids in 1709, the Ghilji came into conflicts with the western neighbors. Mir Wais, an influential Afghan tribal leader and founder of the Hotak dynasty, had visited the Persian court and studied the military weaknesses. The Afghan tribes rankled under the ruling Shia Safavids because of the continued attempts to convert the Pashtuns from Sunni to Shiaism, spawning Afghan nationalism. Mir Wais succeeded in expelling the Safavids from Kandahar. His eldest son, Mahmud, effected successful invasion of Persia which culminated in the conquest of Isfahan and the deposition of the Safavid Shah Sultan Hussein. Mahmud was then crowned Shah and ruled for a brief period before being deposed by his own clansmen. His cousin and successor reigned for nearly 5 years before being killed by Baloch tribes while fleeing towards Kandahar. The rule ended after the siege of Kandahar in 1738. Ghilji location and economy. Ghilji in Afghanistan. In Afghanistan, the Ghilji are scattered all over the country but mainly settled around the regions between Zabul and Kabul provinces. The Afghan province of Paktika is considered to be a heartland of the Ghilji tribe. Ghilji sub-tribes in Paktika include the Kharoti, especially in the Sahawza and Urgon districts, the Anda, and the largest single Ghilji sub-tribe, the Sulaimankhil, who are of the majority in northern and western areas of Paktika such as Katawaz. After the Great Ghilji Rebellion in 1885–1886, led by Alam Khan Nasher, many members of the Ghilji tribe, such as the Kharoti sub-tribe and particularly the Nasher clan, were exiled from Loya Paksha to Kunduz in the north by Amir Abdur Rahman Khan due to political reasons. They are predominantly a nomadic group, unlike the Durranis, who are usually found in permanent settlements. The Ghilji mostly work as herdsmen as well as construction workers and in other jobs that allow them to travel, often possessing great mechanical aptitude. The Ghilji nonetheless have an extremely low literacy rate, hovering below 10% in Afghanistan. The Ghilji regularly cross over between Afghanistan and Pakistan, often being exempted from customs due to the acceptance of the nomadic traditions by officials from both countries. Population estimates vary, but they are most likely around 20% to 25% of the population of Afghanistan, and probably number over 9 million in Afghanistan alone, with 4 million or more found in neighboring Pakistan, mostly in Quetta. Ghilji tribes: Akakil, Ahmadzai, Alakil, Anda, Gulwal, Hotak, Ibrahimkil, Ibrahimzai, Jabakil, Kharoti, Nasha, Nasa, Niazi, Sulamamkal, Taragai, Toki, Tanali, Stanikzai, Stanazai.